Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is the one and only, the true and living legend, Honcho J23, coming to you live with another very special edition of Independent Scene Podcast. I am, again, officially your host, Honcho J. I want to thank you guys for coming to the party. Thank you guys for joining me on this evening. We got a really dope guest in the building. She is not only is she a guest, but she is somebody very close to me. She is my niece. She has her own business. She's her own little entrepreneur. But with that being said, she's in the building. So, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome my guest and my niecey, the one and only Leylah. Let's get it. What's up? What's up? What's up?
Hi.
Good to see you.
Nice seeing you too.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm wonderful. I'm wonderful. Thank you for asking. Well, first of all, welcome. It's your first time. Welcome to the platform.
Thank you. I'm glad to be on the show.
That's like, first of all, I'm going to run down real quick, introduce yourself to all the good people out there watching, and then we're gonna jump into it.
Okay, so my name is Leylah, and I own Jovial Collections. I sell body scrubs, any type of body products, and I also sell glasses, anklets, and I'm looking to expand. So stay tuned.
Okay. So first things first, what made you want to create your own business and do your own thing? What made you get into that?
Okay, so it starts. So when I was like, I've always wanted to have like money. Like I like money, so I want money, right? So I always wanted something like my own to do something. And I first started with selling lip gloss. I was like 7th grade. And so like I sold lip gloss to people at school and stuff. And it worked out because I saw other people selling it. I was like, oh, I could do that too. And then so I stopped selling lip gloss because like people at my school, they was broke. They wasn't buying nothing.
Right.
So I would just stop. I just gave up. But and then like I still liked body scrub and stuff, but it was at the back of my mind. Like I didn't think about it. But I knew how to make it. I was always making myself. And so like I saw I didn't see, but I did see, but I saw a website thingy, and I was like, I could make my own business. And so like I was just like researching and stuff, searching up how to do it, and then like I did it, and I decided to do body products because like that's something I actually like, and that's something like organic, and it can help other people.
Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. So now, have you always had this, like you said, have you always had this nick for wanting to, like be your own woman and like do your own thing, or is this something you had to grow into?
Honestly, like I have always wanted to do something like by myself. I don't want like honestly, I like having a job and stuff, but I want to be able to like work for myself, you know.
I feel that. So tell us about the body scrubs. Like, what type of scents and how do you create these different scents and ingredients for your body scrubs?
Honestly, I just come up with it at the top of my head. Like I will see a essential oil that I would like, and I smell. I'm like, this could go good for my body oil, my body scrub. And also, like, if I know something that it's a good exfoliator, like sugar and salt. I would add those too. Like, lavender helps you relax and stuff, and so I could use that and tea tree oil and all that other stuff to make it together to like help people and like make them better. It helps their skin.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how many people do you usually get on a daily, buying your products?
Mm, honestly, I don't even get a lot of people on the daily buy my finance products, honestly, because like I don't really promote myself as much as I should. So it's like people view the website, but they don't really like buy it because it's still like very small. So they're just like, they're kind of weary of it because of all the followers. I only have 194 followers, so they think like, what if I get scammed? No, so
Right.
so
So
yeah.
I feel you on that. So let me ask you this. So what do you think it's gonna take for you to fully like blossom with this creation that you've birthed and like really take it to the next level?
Honestly, I just think I need more like people. I need to tell other people about my business more. Like I need to just promote myself. Like I'm shy. I'm really shy and humble about my business. Like people be like, "Oh, I didn't know you had a business." I'd be like, "Yeah, I do." Like I don't really tell them about that stuff. Like it's a closed off thing about me. Like it's like a fun fact, but
Okay.
I need to start telling more people about it.
Okay. Now, has it been hard for you, putting together what it is that you want to do and really being able to stick with it? Or do you have those moments where, like, you be like, I want to do this, but then again, I don't know. Like, you kind of judge yourself a little bit.
Yeah, honestly, it is like that. Like sometimes I just think about, do I even want to do this? Like I don't know. I'm weird. Like I want to do one thing and I want to do one thing. Like I have different ideas and like I will forget about the main thing that I'm doing.
Okay. Okay. So for somebody that wants to get into the business like you're doing, how do they go about doing that? What do they have to do? Like, what are the steps that they have to take to get into it?
You have to have motivation. Like motivation. You cannot have like a weak mindset. You gotta just go into it, and you cannot give up. Like I gave up before, and like people bought it, but people stopped buying it, and people like they were like I said, people were broke. So I just gave up. But like there was people like coming to me, they was like, "Hey, do you sell lip gloss? Hey, do you still sell that?" And I was like, "No, I don't anymore." Like you just gotta keep going. Even if business is slow, you gotta still do it. And honestly, like you see other businesses having all this pretty designer stuff like in packaging and stuff. You don't need that stuff to start out. You can start with the very basics and people will still buy it. If your product is good, people will buy it no matter what the packaging looks like. And like same with websites and stuff. You don't have to have a perfect website. You can use stuff through Instagram, Facebook, all the other stuff. You don't have to have that to sell what you want to sell. And like I know this is like looked upon one. You can even go door to door. But yeah.
Okay, okay. So now, aside from your business, what other things is it about you that you do to kind of keep yourself moving and keep yourself going and things of that nature?
I do color guard and I cheer at school, and yeah,
Okay, now talk about cheering color. Like, what is that like for you?
it's a lot. Color guard takes up a lot of time because it's with marching band. Like there's competition and we have practice every day except for Fridays because the Fridays we have games and we have to go to the games and perform and dance. And it's like honestly, you have to balance your work, your schoolwork, and whatever you have outside of color guard in color guard because color guard is it takes a lot of your time. Like I would barely be home and I would get home like 5 something, but I would have to do other stuff, so I wouldn't get home till like 8. So you have to balance it. And cheer, the cheer season is just starting, so it's not really that much, but we just have practices and stuff. And yeah, it's really I like.
Okay. So now, with all of this that you're doing with your business, with cheer and color, how does mainly your parents and the family feel about it? Like, I'm pretty sure they're excited.
Yeah, they like I don't know, cause like whenever they I don't know how to explain it. They're like, I guess they're shocked. I guess they're like, wow, she's actually doing that. She's doing a whole bunch of stuff. Like, oh wow, that's cool. Like,
Right.
I guess they're proud of me for like my achievements and stuff that I do. And,
Okay.
like, I'd be like, I want a job, and they'd be like, but you have your own business. Like, you don't really need a job. You just need to promote yourself more. But
Right.
like, yeah,
Right. Now that's just what do you think is holding you back from promoting yourself a lot more?
nervousness. Like, I'm scared. Like, I'm scared people are gonna be like, no, I don't want that. Like, ew, why are you selling body products? Like, I don't know. I'm just scared people are gonna like criticize me for selling stuff that I like to make. You know?
Right. Now, let me ask you this because you're getting to the age where it's like you and I we both understand where the term of people are going to be people are going to say what they say, but we can't let that
Yeah.
deter from doing what we love to do. So it's like, do you have that kind of determination in you to where it's like, yeah, people may not like some of the products or they may not get it, but if you can at least reach someone that be like, okay, somebody got it, from
Yeah,
that.
like I'm gonna continue to. If somebody like it, I could care less. If somebody don't like it, I could care less because like, who are you? You just a little old fly. Like, go somewhere. If you don't like my stuff, then you don't like it. But at the
Right.
same time, it's just like, dang, they don't like it. But you can't have that mindset. You just gotta get over it. You know?
Okay. Okay. Now tell us a little bit about like What are some of your hobbies that you do on your free time, in your spare time, when you're not, busy doing cheer and color guard and your business? What is it that you do outside of that?
I like doing crafts, and I really like going outside. That's really only the things. Like in the summertime, I like to swim, but I don't really know my hobbies. I like random things, you know.
Okay. Okay. So also, do you have those moments too where you're like, if you see something or you hear about something, you try to like get into it or like try to put like your own little spin on it?
Mm, Not really. Like if I see other people doing something, I'm like, oh, that's cool. I don't really actually want to do it unless it's like something I'm actually interested in. Cause like a lot of these like trends and stuff, like people and like even stuff that they're doing, I'd be like, oh, like I don't really know. I'd be like, that's cool. Like I don't know. I just don't think it goes over my head.
Okay, okay. Now I want to kind of piggyback for a second. Going back to your business for a second. Now, you're creating these body products and these body scrubs, mainly for girls and women and things of that nature. Are you ever thinking about creating any men's items for men and guys to get?
Yes, I am. And the thing about that, I just don't know like what sense, like manly sense to do. Like I need to do a survey or something because like I'm excited to make a man's like men's stuff, but I don't know what men like because like I'm a female, so I don't really know. So I have
Right.
to ask around and stuff.
Okay, okay. Now let me ask you this. So now, moving forward, like what are your other dreams and goals that that you would love to accomplish either before this year is out or at the start of 2022? Like what are some of those dreams and goals that you set?
Honestly, I just want to get my clientele up. I want more customers for my business, and I just want it to see it grow. Like that's it. Like get more followers and all the other stuff.
Okay, okay. Now, social media is a huge part of how we all connect with the world and connect with others. How do how you being a part of social media, not only promote yourself and your business, but just putting yourself out there so the world can know who you are, as the woman you are, as the young woman that you are.
Can you say that question again, please?
I said, how do you balance social media and putting yourself out there for people to know who you are?
How do I balance it?
Yeah.
Um, Honestly, I just go with the flow. I don't really have a balance for it. It's just I don't know. I don't even know. I
It's,
just do what I do.
it's kind of weird, maybe.
Yeah, I just do what I do.
Oh, okay. Now, I've also recently discovered that you're into taking photos and into selfies. What got you into being, so photogenic and selfies and knowing how, the right pose and how did you get into all of that?
Honestly, I don't know. Like I've always liked pictures like when I was younger, but like I don't know, I didn't have Instagram or anything. So like I would just have random pictures on my phone, pictures on my computer. I always took pictures. But I don't know. I just it's just in me.
Okay. Okay. Now, did you ever think that you would get to a place where you would be one of those ones to really enjoy, like you said, being in front of the camera and taking pictures and things of that nature?
Yeah, because like I so when I started a YouTube channel when I was younger, so like yeah, honestly I just liked it all. I wanted to do. I
Okay.
do that, but now it's just like I don't know. I don't really want to do that no more.
Okay, okay. So now, let me ask you, I want to ask you this. So when it comes to, whenever you meet people or you interact with people, and they may approach you about your business or yourself, like what are some of the things that you usually inform them to so that way they know, who they're interacting with and who they're engaging with?
Like when they ask about my business.
Whether it be business, whether it be, things that you want to probably get into and stuff like that. Like what is mainly your go-to?
So whenever I'm talking about my business, I just tell them like it helps your skin. Like if you have dry skin, like especially in the wintertime now, like it can really help you because you can even use my body scrubs without lotion. So like you using body scrubs, it will promote you look awesome. Like you look good. Like I can't say it will help with aging, but like you'll younger if you use it, you know.
Use it right. Okay, Okay.
Continue.
I feel that. I feel that. Okay. So now, let me ask you this. So now, with everything that's been going on in the world, I'm gonna kind of topics because there's a lot that's going on in the world. We have so many people who are dealing with so many different things. So, do you yourself have those moments where, you kind of feel like, life is a little much and you decide to take that break and take a step back and just reflect and kind of regather yourself? Do you ever have those moments?
Honestly, like I see this stuff in the world and I think about it and it's just like sad. Like, well, life is really like this. Like, I don't know. I feel sad about some things that go on in the world, but it's like I just keep going. I don't really like get set back from it, you know?
Now, let me ask you this: how often for you? Because I truly believe because we all have moments where we sometimes take a step back and we sit back and we reflect and we kind of study and watch people and their body language. Are you the type of person as well where you sit back and kind of study a person before you really interact with them?
Actually, yes and no. Like, if I meet you, then I'll talk to you, but like, I will like watch you and see how you act first, you know?
Okay, okay. So let me ask you this: so for all the young and up and comers who are trying to, like I said, get into the business, who are trying to establish who they are, establish their dreams, their goals, what advice can you give them to help them succeed, to help them be motivated?
I would give them, you just got to do it. Like, don't get set back. Don't listen to other people. You just got to go. Like, don't listen to nobody. Just do what you want to do. Well, listen to your parents, of course, but like, other than that, don't listen to nobody. Just do what you want to do. Because, like, what are they going to do? They can't help you with nothing. So,
Most,
yeah.
most definitely. Now, again, years, what was it like growing up? Like growing up as a kid, coming into your own. Like, what was that like for you?
What was it like growing up?
Yeah, what was your childhood like?
Um, I had a pretty good childhood, I can say.
Okay, okay. Do you feel like the life that you have now, do you feel like this is all destined for you, or do you feel like this was something that you just had to let it, go with the flow, so to speak?
Mm, what do you mean destined for me?
Like, okay, like I said, like how we all have dreams
Hmm.
to the point of like, damn, I didn't think I was gonna be able to do this, but I'm doing it, and people are being able to see it, and like I feel like I'm gonna be one of those household names someday, or I'm gonna be at least talked about. Like, yo, like she really did her thing, or she, you know, was able to show herself and the world that she was capable of doing anything, just like a guy could do.
So I think that where I'm at now, it was gonna happen like anyways. But like later, I feel like I'm gonna feel like that. Like, dang. Cause like when my business grows off, I didn't think about this like years ago. Like, yeah.
Okay, okay. Now do you have the mindset that as you talk about your business growing, do you have that passion of wanting to travel and go to other cities, other states, other countries to really continue to spread your message of body scrubs and things like that for your business?
Yeah, I mean, because honestly, I like going places. I like meeting new people. I like seeing new things. So, like, if my business gets to that, when it gets to that, like, I'm gonna be going everywhere. And, like, honestly, I want to build a store. Like, so when I get older, I want to have a store where, like, people can actually make their own business. I'm not their own business, their own body scrubs at the store. And, like, they can put their own things in that. And, like, that'd be cool. And they can have different locations all around the world.
Okay. 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 Well, I could definitely see that happening. So, are there any other things aside from just yourself, like that that you know going into this new year of 2022 that you're gonna be able to push through and succeed and really conquering?
Mm. This don't even like relate to anything but my chemistry grade because chemistry is hard.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and and I'm glad you brought it up because that brings me to my next question. So because I'm you're in school and and things of the nature. So how was school life like? Like what is that like being in school and learning what you're having to learn and coming home and then having to still promote you in your business? Like how do you manage both of those, school and business life? How do you manage?
So honestly, I try to get all my work done at school because like I don't really have time for homework. I do. It's like I like to sleep because I'm tired after practice and stuff. So I try to finish all my work at school, and then like when I get home, it's just I don't even think about school. Like I could do what I have to do.
Okay, okay, okay. All right. So now, with the holidays being here and and Christmas being right around the corner, are you getting into the Christmas spirit? Have you gotten into the spirit yet, or it's still taking you a little bit of time?
It's taking a while because like I don't know, it just doesn't feel like Christmas. It does, but at the same time, it's just like it's another day, another year.
Yeah. That. So, speaking forward, you got a birthday coming up next year. And there, your uncle myself is supposed to be a part of that. So, have you been coming up with any other ideas and suggestions for your birthday next year?
Honestly, I haven't at all. Like I don't know, it just went over my head. Like I know it's coming up soon, but it's just like it's my birthday. I don't know.
Okay. Now, let me ask you this because I noticed again, you're also a big fan of fashion. What has you loving fashion as much as you love fashion?
Mm, I don't know. I just like what I like, and I like what I don't like. Like certain things I like, certain things I don't like. It's just something that's me. Like it's just a part of me. Like nobody inspired me to like fashion. Nobody inspired me to do this. It's just something that I acquired being me.
Okay, okay. Well, real quickly before we wrap this up, is there anything that you want to let people know to be on the lookout for the rest of before the end of this year, going into next year? Is there any, breaking news, breaking any updates that you want to let people know about so that way they can be on the lookout for?
Yes, there's. I'm going to be having a New Year's sale coming up soon, and shop with Jovial Collection because we're the best.
All right. And with that being said, let people know where they can follow and tap in with you at.
You can follow me at jovial.collections on Instagram, TikTok, and Leylah Thompson on Facebook.
And there you have it. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this has been my time. I am the one and true and living legend, 123 of Independent Scene Podcast. This has been a special edition of Independent Scene Podcast with my niece Leylah, Jovial Collections. Make sure you guys go check that out. And we look forward to seeing you guys next on another edition of Independent Scene Podcast. We out, guys.
Bye.